and the Gamecocks will kick it off to get us underway. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for a lot more on that when instead he's out of bounds at the 14. Offense set on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. The ball is out behind the line. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Those are hard for offensive linemen when they get beat. You're going, no, look out for your blind side, watch out. But that great job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground and getting the football out, a little extra bonus. Nice job by the defense getting nasty.
Quarterback changing the plays at the line. They'll start this drive with a pass. Dances away to buy time. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, as a quarterback, when you get to the outside, you know you don't have all day to throw it. You've got these defenders. They are coming. They're running at you hard. So you've got to do a better job getting the ball out quicker. That hit forced the incompletion.
Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. He's got it in the end zone! Touchdown, South Carolina! What a grab and what a quick strike for that offense.
And when I'm an offensive coordinator and I see a short field, I'm thinking attack, attack, attack. Go get that touchdown. Take advantage of what the defense gave you. Great job by the offensive coordinator.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. Snagged in the middle, it's Bowers. Finds a crease at the 20. And he breaks into the open. He's at the 40. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. Might as well try to punch them while they're reeling. You get one huge play to set it up. Now it's 1st and 10 inside the 40. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. Really need to find a productive play this time on 2nd and long. White wants to throw it. Looking to scramble. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Perhaps their punter is injured. Perhaps they don't like to punt. Perhaps they hold an inherent bias against kicking the ball to the other team. Whatever the reason, they'll go for it on 4th and a country mile. Makes the catch. It's Cameron. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? The offense lining up for a 1st down play. Quarterback will audible. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the right. Got his man. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. Bunch formation trying to confuse the secondary. Takes the handoff. It's Chubb. At the 35, he's loose. And he'll pick up the 1st down after a tough run there. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down. The Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Handoff from the gun. Headed to the end zone, and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Gamecocks! They'll try to add another to their lead. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And he won't quite make it back to the 20-yard line as he goes out of bounds at the 19. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. To say this has been a slow start, he'll take the deep shot. And he's got it inside the 35. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks! Play the analytics here and you go for 2. White gonna attack through the air. He makes his way in for the 2, and now they trail by only 6. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Coming out with it, it's Jordan. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Here comes the offense on first down. Here's the handoff. Good pickup on the ground there. Give him 5 to the 16-yard line.
Second down. That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, South Carolina 14, Oregon 8.
Second down here as they go back to work after the break. Leaves it with the running back. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17. And the Gamecocks moving quickly to the line.
Third down coming up.
Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. And the incomplete pass lets this defense get the ball back for its own great field position. But this is just the type of field position this offense wants. Looking to go up top on first down. Slides away. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. Line getting set on second down. He's got his man. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. Why not double the try total and go for 2? White wants to throw it. Fires to the tight end. He's not going to get there. The defense standing tall on this 2-point conversion attempt, and we are still tied. After that latest answer, tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. Fielded in the end zone, it's Neighbors. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
And those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complimentary football type deal.
And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
There's an example of a dude getting beat one-on-one with his quarterback getting closer and closer to his end zone, man. That's scary.
Handoff to the lone back. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. They're bringing heat. And a sack all the way back at the 5.
Well, the defense has the opponent backed up in their own end, and they are pinning their ears back, getting after the quarterback. You see the athleticism and the speed they have up front as they're able to notch that sack.
Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down. They needed a bunch on 4th down, and boy, did they get it.
And I get aggressiveness. We get aggressiveness. We want to be aggressive, take shots down the field. First half, they felt like 4th and long. No big deal.
Lets it fly deep downfield. And it's caught. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trade.
Time to take a shot. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on 1st down. 2nd down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. White going to attack through the air. He makes the catch. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. New set of downs after that completion. He's going to pass. He's got his man, makes the grab. They get him down after he makes the catch.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding, I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the 1st down.
And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Fires one high and deep. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
And they can't connect, and the gamble does not work out.
And this offense chooses to be aggressive. Listen, once you start getting to midfield, you see most offenses be aggressive, and they took their chance, and they failed. Now, early in the game, a chance to create momentum, to swing back to the other side of the football field.
Going up top on 1st down. Keeps looking downfield. Hauls it in. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. Bunch formation trying to spring a guy free. From the gun, running back on the move. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy in the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
To throw, it's Stafford. Pressure coming. Floating away. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. One more snap coming before halftime. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. And I don't think they got it snapped before the play clock ran out. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal?
Here we go. Ready? Social.
He's looking to throw. Fires into the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, South Carolina.
And it's so underrated, the relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
You get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. They make the stop on the return, and that is priority one. You don't want some big return to give up a cheap touchdown on the final play of the half.
South Carolina, 28, Oregon, 14.
The Ducks will boot it away to start the second half.
Set to kick off.
He'll bring it out. It's Neighbors. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19.
Take over. 1st and 10.
Ready to fire from the pistol. They'll open this 3rd quarter with a run. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1.
Brings up 2nd down.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. The Gamecocks want to crank the tempo. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Fires it down the seam. And he's got it.